He's a tremendous fit for the types of people and the types of players that we're looking for. And again, he mentioned it last night. Just we like guys that have won, and we like guys that know the expectation of what it takes to win, and the hard work and the discipline that goes into that, and what a team looks and feels like when you're playing for championships. And Amarius has had the opportunity to experience that, and our expectation is that he gets experience that here as well. So we're excited to have him sitting here next to me today, and he's going to fit right in with our team and our locker room and on the field. And we have high expectations for Amarius, and we're very fortunate that he was there with the 18th pick. So with that, I'll turn it over and let you guys ask any questions you got.
Amarius, congratulations.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
What's going through your mind right now?
It's a lot, man. Just a lot to be thankful for. I'm blessed to be in the shoes I'm in, especially like Coach said, being the 18th pick to the Cincinnati Bengals, man. That's a dream come true, honestly. What more can I ask for? Great organization to come in and play, great team. Honestly, I'm just, like I said, I'm just blessed, man.
Zach referenced your pre-draft meetings with them
Yes, sir.
yesterday and today.
Yes, sir.
What did you take away from those meetings?
I took away a lot, honestly, from the combine to the 30 visits. Just like I said, just getting familiar with the coaches. Like I said, I have a great relationship with those guys now. Like I said, me and Coach Pollock, we're in there talking about plays and stuff, talking about where I'm sitting in the room and all that stuff. It's just, like I said, I just feel like it's a good vibe already, just a good fit. Like I said, I'm ready to get around some of the guys in the O-line room, see how that is too. So like I said, I'm just ready for the next chapter, honestly.
Amarius, who are your favorite offensive linemen to watch?
I don't really have a certain favorites, but like I said, I do a lot of I do a lot of watching of Laramie Tunsil. Like I said, Trent Brown was a guy I watched a lot. Me and him, I feel like we're very similar. We're big guys. We both can play left and right tackle. Honestly, I watch a lot of Lane Johnson, Panay Sewell, those guys like that too. So,
You took advantage of the student-athlete part of it, not just on the football field. 3.6 GPA. How proud are you of that?
I'm very proud of it. Like I said, my mom and dad, they always told me grades are first. So, like I say, I was a 3-time academic honor roll SEC student too. So, like I said, since I was a kid, I always knew, like I said, I couldn't go to college without the grades. So, I always took pride in that.
It's only been about 20 hours, but
Yes,
have you heard from any of your current teammates with the Bengals who have reached out to you?
Oh yes, sir. I'm not gonna really say who, but I've heard from a good bit of them, man. I'm just, like I said, I'm very thankful they reached out and glad I got to talk to them last night and this morning. So.
Have you heard from the guy that you will be protecting?
Oh, not yet. I hope to soon. Honestly, that's what I'm waiting on.
Seriously, how excited are you about being assigned with the job of protecting one of the elite quarterbacks in the National Football League?
Man, I'm just, like I said, I feel like a kid up here, man. Because you always, I feel like as an O-lineman, you got guys who you want to protect, and he's one of those guys I would love to, like I said, I always wanted to protect, and now that's reality. I plan on doing just that.
Where do you think the biggest growth in your game is? I mean, where do you think you can develop and grow the most?
I feel like I can develop run and pass. Nobody plays a perfect game as an offensive lineman, but it's my job to come in and find those weaknesses and turn them into strengths. So, like I said, me and Coach Pollock will do a good job together, and whatever he needs me to do, I'll do.
Two-part question. First one is, how would you describe your game?
Honestly, like I said, I feel like I play pretty physical, and I play patient, honestly. Because like in the game, you don't want to get too anxious and try to overdo anything, especially as an O-lineman, as a tackle too. Because I feel like you have pound for pound the best athlete on the field. So in my opinion, you got to be, like I said, you got to be aggressive, and sometimes you got to be patient, just because you got to know the guy you're playing against. So I feel like those two good things to describe about my game.
Part two would be, describe your mentality on the field. What kind of a football player are you?
I feel like I said, for me, I feel like I'm a nasty football player. Cause I feel like in O-line, you got to do that. Like, you got to be like that, honestly, just because you're playing the hard position on the field, in my opinion. And like I said, if you have that mentality, I feel like you'll be pretty good, especially when you got 5 guys doing it at the same time.
Have you spoken with Trent Brown and Orlando Brown Jr. yet?
I might as well go and say yes, sir. I have. Yes, sir.
You have a chance to obviously learn a lot from both of those guys.
Yes, sir.
Similar-ish in size. How beneficial is that for you to kickstart your career here, to learn from two guys like that?
Man, it's great. Like I said, both of those guys are used to winning. Both of those guys have won Super Bowls, and it's just, like I said, I'm looking forward to them taking me up under their wing, learning as much of them, like learning as much from them as possible.
When the Bengals went through the pre-draft process, we're asking you questions. What's probably the biggest thing they wanted to find out about you in those visits and those questions?
Honestly, it was a lot of ball talk, but they just talk about me, like figure out me as a person, like how do I like I said, how do I react to this stuff like this? How can I get on the board? Am I a visual person? Like just like I said, it was just more of like it was football, but too just outside of football. What kind of guy am I? So I feel like it was like a half and half.
When Frank was putting you on the board and kind of having you illustrate stuff, what was he wanting you to show? What was he trying to gauge?
Honestly, like I said, just see how like how can I grasp the offense honestly, and like how similar it was to what I ran at the University of Georgia. Like I said, it was just stuff like that.
What type of learner are you? Can you catch it off the board? Do you have to go on the field and rep it and see it all fit, with your eyes on the physical part of it, or how do you learn?
I feel like honestly, like I said, it starts in the meeting room. Like I said, coach gives you a new play. First, you see it on the board, and then after that, after walkthroughs and stuff, I feel like I have a pretty good grasp of stuff like that.
Marcel, I'm pretty sure in the process you probably heard people wanting to know about the small sample size of snaps that you had. What was your response to that? How did you explain that to people and to not, in your view of that?
Honestly, last year, this past season, I had a freak accident where it made me miss some games. But other than that, like I said, honestly, just cut on the tape. I don't want to argue back and forth with people honestly about starts and snaps or how many I got, how many the other person got in front of me. Honestly, it's just I made the most out of my opportunities, and now I'm here. So.
Do you feel ready, even though you've had just the heat starts? Do you feel ready to take the next step here?
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, I always told myself I would never put myself in a situation where I was uncomfortable or wasn't ready. So, like I said, with talks with my head coach, my agent, and my mom and dad, I made a decision, and I'm very happy with it.
Obviously, this offense, they throw it a lot. It's how comfortable are you in a pass-first offense where you can pass it?
I feel like I'll definitely enjoy that. I like the pass pro, I like the run block too, but I take pride in one-on-one blocks, especially.
Your athleticism is obvious. I mean, a guy with your stature and measurables and everything to watch you, move like a guy much smaller, in stature. What are the sports that you play? I mean, how did you become such a good athlete?
Yes, sir. Originally, I just strictly football, but then my older brother got me into basketball. I did not want to do it, but I did to stay in shape. But I'm very thankful I did because it kept me in shape, helped with my footwork and all that good stuff. And then I picked up track. I started throwing shot put and doing disc. So, like I said, I picked up those other two sports.
How would you describe the similarities between what Georgia does and what the Bengals do? What you've seen on tape?
Honestly, like I said, I feel like they're two very diverse teams. Like I said, they do like a lot of both run and pass, and I feel like a good pro style offense. So I'm looking forward to being in the system, learning what they gotta learn. Going out there and play.
Y'all won a ton at Georgia over the course of the year. What's the biggest thing you've learned about what it takes to win at a high level and kind of be consistent in that over the course of the year?
Honestly, just week by week, not getting complacent. Always find like something better in your game to get better at. Because like I said, nobody plays a perfect game. So I feel like as long as you keep that same hunger throughout the season, I feel like that's what we did pretty good at Georgia, just not being complacent each week, trying to get better. So.
One that you played against impressed you the most?
In college, like which year you want? Like sophomore?
College, yeah.
I'd definitely say Tyler Barron from Tennessee. He was pretty good. I've been knowing him since I was a high school recruit. He hosted me on my official visit to Tennessee. He's gonna be a great guy. I feel like coming out in this next year's draft.
Why did you start playing football? How'd that start?
My dad, 6 years old. I didn't think I was gonna be an old lineman, but I was in the yard. I remember he'll take a ball and throw it in 30 yards, and I'll just run up under and catch it. And like I said, he got me started at 6 years old at an early age playing football, and ever since then I just love the game of football.
What do you remember, Amarius, about your first career start at Georgia, the college football national semifinals?
Man, I just remember, like I said, talking to my mom and dad. It was like they asked me am I nervous, and I was like, it wasn't no nerves. It was just more of like trying to show the world I'm ready, And I feel like that was definitely one of my favorite games, just because it was my first start, and two, I felt like I played pretty good, and it was just like I said, it was no nerves, just trying to show the world I can play. At a start, honestly, at a SEC powerhouse, honestly.
That could be, you carry that kind of attitude over to the NFL,
Mhm.
right? I mean, do you feel that way?
100%. Like I said, really my goal now is just come in and learn from the guys ahead of me, and try to be the best teammate and pro I can be every day. So.
Did you know anything about Cincinnati before you were drafted to the Bengals or having
I know a little bit. I'm not gonna say I ain't gonna sit up here and say I know everything about it. But like I said, I know a lot about like the current players here. You know, as my time here, I plan on doing a lot of research, getting to know a lot of like backstories and all that good stuff and history of guys who came before me. So
What,
On
what the
draft
pros?
night, you can end up anywhere, Amarius, in any organization. To be dropped here where a team is ready-made contender,
sir.
what's that like as a young football player to walk into a room where you guys are expected to compete for championships?
Like I said, honestly, it was like that. And at Georgia, I came in, we were expected to win. Like I said, I know that's college and this is NFL, but I feel like going there prepared me, especially for an environment like Cincinnati. So like I said, I just look forward to it honestly, and I look forward to winning.
What are the benefits of coming into a place where you're not going to have to be the starter immediately? You're going to have to be able to kind of work your way in. How do you feel like that'll help your development as a rookie? You don't have to come in immediately with a big guy.
I feel like it helped me a lot. Like I said, I get to learn from two great guys like Trent Brown, Orlando Brown. Those guys haven't figured out. Those guys are veterans. So like I said, I can come in every day and learn from those guys, and try to replicate my game like them. So.
You have a pretty good gene pool, obviously. Mom and dad, are they both athletes as well?
My mom was a cheerleader back in high school, but my dad, he was definitely I say the athlete. My dad played basketball and football.